The 5-hole. Your favorites come on the outside of this field for tonight's 6th race. You have a 7-5 shot in Whitsundsdale, 4-1 for the Porter Gray in front court at 7-2. Tom Durkin set with the call.
And they're off. Whitsundsdale's away quickly. Schnockert is there. And Ralphie Boy from the rail into the first turn. And Ralphie Boy takes the lead. Whitsundsdale ranging up on the outside now. Just in behind the lead, Hurricane Jackson is away racing in 3rd position. And Schnockert is now parked out 4th. Perfecta Lobel has come away 5th toward the inside. On the outside, front court now moving steadily. Then farther back, it's Impressive Royce racing 7th, followed by Ensign Hanover 8th. Pat Cash is 9th. And the Porter Gray is 10th at the quarter in 28-2. And they're into the backstretch now. And up top, it's Whitsundsdale dictating the pace. Ralphie Boy is now back racing in 2nd after moving to the outside momentarily. Front court is now left first over. Down inside, Schnockert is now racing in 4th position. And then off stride, they're just rough-gated a bit momentarily there. Went front court backing up. Impressive Royce, who's now checked in behind that one. And front court has just stopped abruptly. Most of the field scattered in behind. Just sidestepping was Impressive Royce. Anson Hanover had to veer to the inside to avoid the breaker. Pat Cash was checked, as was the Porter Gray. Taken out of it was Perfecta Lobel. And off stride now at the back of the pack is front court. The half goes in 58 seconds flat. Unaffected by the breaking horse was Whitsundsdale, the leader. Ralphie Boy coming out after him now. And then Schnockert 3rd. Farther back, Hurricane Jackson 4th. Turning for home off 3/4 and 1:27-4 at the top of the stretch. Whitsundsdale bracing for the challenge to come. Ralphie Boy attacks, and here comes Schnockert charging down the center of the racetrack. And Schnockert takes the lead as they come down to the final 16th and pulls away. Schnockert now drawing off here for an upset victory. And farther back, it's Hurricane Jackson. Schnockert on the line by 3.5.
One of the clever things about horse racing is how they come up with names. And this one was really clever. The ingenuity, Stanley. And Abercrombie, son Abercrombie, out of a Meadow Skipper mare, Gentle Persuasion. Great deal of ingenuity to come up with Schnockert.
Also,
you figured that out.
It's interesting that he is a free-legged horse racing without the hobbles. And it's interesting that he does the job for Sam DePinto, who also was a developer of the outstanding Michigan trotter Red Roan. DePinto gets Schnockert home here in easy fashion down to the stretch. And as you'll see, he's the only one in the field with no hobbles, no straps on his leg. Nothing prettier to watch than a three-legged pacer in action. And there is one with a 3-length victory over Hurricane Jackson and the fast-closing the Porter Gray.
Always fast-closing the Porter Gray. It's a little bit off the pace again, though, but comes up to get in the money. But Schnockert wins it as number 6, 35.80, 18.40, 6.80. Frank Carreri, Pat Mazzella, and Shannon DePinto own the 7-year-old son of Abercrombie. 1 Hurricane Jackson was second, 15.40 and 5.60, and 9 the Porter Gray finished third. $4 even exacta, 6 and 1. It's a biggie, $414 even. Tonight's 7th race, trifecta wagering coming up.
Move, Catella Manzi at 7-1. Rounding out this field, O'Hara, John Campbell at 5-1. Star Glory, the favorite, Jim Daugherty at 2-1. Tom Durkin with the call.
They're off. Majestic Move fires out, and O'Hare O on the far outside. It's Trial Run as Ralphie Boy moves through in between horses to grab the lead as they hit the first turn. Ralphie Boy taking command. Majestic Move now into the pocket with a quick move there. O'Hare O is parked out, moving up third. And White Rock Fella is fourth on the inside. Trial Run parked out fifth. Amber Lantern is racing sixth. Next Night Out is now seventh. And then it's Generally Dynamic. Star Glory is parked out. Bandit Burt is 10th at the quarter. In 28 and 4/5 seconds, they're into the backstretch. O'Hare O has reached the lead. A headstrong Ralphie Boy racing second. James Scaramuzzo trying to settle him down. It's a length and a half back to Majestic Move racing third. On the outside, Trial Run is fourth and moving up now. White Rockfella fifth toward the inside. Next Night Out is moving up with cover. Then down inside, it's Amber Lantern, followed by Star Glory. Star Glory is now about 9 lengths off the lead. Trailing are Generally Dynamic and Bandit Burt. Gone a half in 58 and 4/5 seconds moving into the far turn. It's still O'Hare O, Ralphie Boy, sitting second. Trial Run first over. Down inside, Majestic Move is racing in fourth. There goes Next Night Out. with a 3-wide move as they round the far turn, and Bandit Bert also rallies on the far outside. In between horses, Star Glory is moving into contention now, only 4 lengths off the lead, but will need racing room as the field turns for home, chasing O'Hare-O. 3/4 in 129 3. O'Hare-O in an all-out drive here. Next night out, right there on the outside, second down on the rail. The rail opens up for Ralphie Boy, who comes charging on through, and Ralphie Boy takes the lead to 16th out. Bandit Bert flying on the outside. Ralphie Boy in front. Bandit Bert, one last surge. Ralphie Boy holding on.
Well, as we heard Tom Durkin say, Ralphie Boy hangs on.
Well, scooting up the rail with Jim Scaramuzzo, Ralphie Boy scores. O'Hare-O for Campbell, 129 3 3/4. They're nowhere late in the mile. Scaramuzzo steers to the inside, and here you see he's closing ground, he's getting clear to win it all. Mike LaChance gets out the whip for Bandit Bert, and they get up for second. Also along the inside, Majestic Move with Manzi rounds out this trifecta.
It is number 6, Ralphie Boy. Right in the middle of the pack here, your 5, 6, 7 box. Number 6, Ralphie Boy, 16, 28, 28, 60. 7, Bandit Bert, 745, 65. Majestic Move, 480. Star Glory really was all kinds of traffic problems.
Excess cover, John. Really a troublesome trip for the favorite.
6, 7 Exacta, 104.80. Trifecta, 6, 7, 5, 625.80. And the Daily Triple, $372.80. Let's continue on now with the 8th.
Second, third, and fourth, and a 2-to-1 shot, Flying Fork with Ron Pierce out in 5th post position. All long on the outside except for number 9, John Campbell. King Tyler is the horse, Campbell's the driver, and welcome to the Campbelltown races. Here we go.
And they're off. Bad Intentions for the lead. Along the rail, Kai Mary Hanover with Too Good in third. Hustle up on the far outside, Kestrel Hanover with King Tyler. Round the first turn. Kai Mary Hanover leads it. The outside, Bad Intentions. Along the rail, Too Good. Then on the outside, that's Kestrel Hanover. Ralphie Boy is 5th. Another length and a half to King Tyler. 2.5 to Flying Fork. Then it's another length and a half to Radical. 2.5. Genealogy, and the trailer is Super Pickle. They're by the quarter. 27 4. Kai Mary Hanover on the inside. On the outside, Bad Intentions. Those two battling for the lead. Another 2 back to Too Good. He's trying to close that gap now. Then it's another 2.5 to Ralphie Boy. Another length and a half to King Tyler. Parked out Kestrel Hanover. Then it's Flying Fork with Radical, Genealogy, and Super Pickle. By the half, 55 4. Kai Mary Hanover parked out Bad Intentions. Forced 3 wide now. Ralphie Boy. In the triple on the rail, that's Too Good. Also up on a 3-wide charge is King Tyler. Well, they go by 3/4. Kai Mary Hanover on the inside. Up on the outside, Ralphie Boy. 3/4, 125 even. They're in the stretch. Kai Mary Hanover, Ralphie Boy, splitting horses. Too Good. And it's Too Good. Now edging to the top. Too Good leads it by 2.5, 3, with Ralphie Boy second.
153 4, Bobby, and Too Good is good. The direct scooter 3-row winning it for Mike LaChance.
5 months since his last betting start. That was the Governor's Cup at Garden State Park for over $680,000. He was never closer than 3 wide at any point of the race and 5 wide top of the stretch. Here he gets the most perfect of trips behind fast fractions and splits horses here for Ron Carnegie. This possibly could be another robust Hanover for Ronnie. First start of the year as a 3-year-old here. He took a mark last year, 56 1, and chose racing against horses like In the Pocket, and then the second also to Beach Towel, who's a highly regarded 3-year-old this year. On the outside, Ralphie Boy has never been in a mile this fast, and King Tyler got bet down because of Campbell, and John's on the board again.
Here is a big, big mile for a first start of the year, and a big price. $22.40, $9.60, and $5.80 for Too Good. Ralphie Boy, $9.80 and $7, and King Tyler saves the show, $3.80 to show. That trifecta of 2, 4, and 9, $1,936. Could have got the dentist paid off almost, Bobby, with that
right.
one. 153 4.
Here's Tom Durkin's call of the third.
And they're off. Ralphie Boy and AJ's Dude, and toward the inside, Best Leader at the rails, 7 years. And into the first turn, and Best Leader now up to take the lead. 7 years sits second, and on the outside, AJ's Dude ranging up third. Danforth fourth toward the inside. Ralphie Boy moving quickly second over. Phantom of the Opry is away sixth, settling in about 6 lengths off the lead. And then it's Yankee Hustler. Fiddler Blue Chip is parked out. The trailer is Danny Scooter as they race by the quarter in 28-2. The field moving into the backstretch. Best Leader holding off the challenge of AJ's Dude. It's Best Leader in front by a head. AJ's Dude all out to try to get by him and finally overtakes by a neck. Ralphie Boy right there on the outside third, and toward the inside. That's 7 years now, racing in fourth position on the outside. Yankee Hustler's now fifth. Danforth is sixth toward the rail, followed by Fiddler Blue Chip. At the back are Danny Scooter. Phantom of the Opry is last at the half-mile pole. And they're there in 56-1. And the field now moving for the final turn. And up top, it's Ralphie Boy now beginning to edge away. Ralphie Boy by a length and a half. On the outside, Yankee Hustler now picks it up second. AJ's Dude is laboring in third position. On the outside, 7 years has moved into contention now, moving up steadily in fourth. Best Leader, the early leader, has been shuffled back, and he's got nowhere to go from the rail. They're off the turn in 1:24-3. Ralphie Boy leads at the top of the lane, hustled clear now by 2. Yankee Hustler is second and driving hard. And then on the far outside, 7 years is closing late. Best Leader down on the rail, still no racing room, coming to the finish, and Ralphie Boy is in an all-out drive, trying to hold on another 50 yards. Here comes 7 years, and he's closing stoutly. Late move from AJ's Dude, and he's flying, and here's the wire, and Ralphie Boy holds on.
With James Scaramuzzo in the bike, Ralphie Boy does hold on.
Well, Dave, as the weather gets warmer as it is now, there's a lot more movement in the race. As the pace gets faster in the race, you notice a lot more fast halves as we did here. And horses, the best horses, try to brush to the front and last. Well, this may not have been the best horse, Ralphie Boy, but he is very fast within the mile. He was able to brush to the front. And while he is getting a little tired here, a lot of the horses that have a little fresh pace got buried in the back. Dan Forth just gets untracked here at the 8th pole and has a decent bit of run. As this fan of the Opry, a horse that Bill O'Donnell had a tough time getting to the outside. As we can see here, Ralphie Boy going to last by a head over 7 years.
They were all coming at him, but Ralphie Boy gets the job done. 1:55, the final time. And across the board on the winner, $17.80, $6, $3.80. 7 years, $3.40, $3. AJ's Dude, $3.20. Exacta 8-2, 98.20, and the daily double Sky Fighter in the second, Ralphie Boy in the third, 8, make that 10 and 8 the numbers, and the double 85.80 the return. Well, we'll visit the shore and take a look at the featured race from Monmouth Park on their first Saturday of racing, and then we'll turn to the trifecta here. Stay tuned. After these messages, we'll be right back.
6-1, Ralphie Boy, 8-1, Billy Big Nose, purse of $13,000 in this race. 8-5, your favorite is Umbro Intercept with Mark Lancaster. And ready with the call, here is Tom Durkin.
They're off, and Humber Trail hustled away from the gate. Ralphie Boy is there, and on the inside, Sir Shannon. As they hit the first turn, it's Ralphie Boy who's out for the lead, and Sir Shannon right there in the pocket early. Humber Trail is hustled up to stay close early. Edson Gold has come out fourth, as Billy Big Nose takes to the outside fifth by 2. Nuke Rockney is sixth, 7 years is seventh, and on the outside, it's Pacific 08th. True Blood Brother is ninth. Armbro Intercept is last at the quarter in 28 seconds flat. And the field now moving down the backstretch. Up top, Ralphie Boy leads the way, and here comes Sir Shannon on the outside with a rush. Billy Big Nose follows Sir Shannon. Humber Trail is now fourth. Edson Gold racing fifth by 2. Nuke Rockney is sixth, 7 years is still seventh. Pacific O is eighth on the outside. True Blood Brother is racing in ninth position, and the favorite, Armbro Intercept, is last at the half-mile pole, and they've gone a quick half, 55 4/5 seconds. Into the far turn, Sir Shannon up top, holding on to a short lead. On the outside, Billy Big Nose now with heavy pressure. Ralphie Boy's right there in behind the lead. Third, Edson Golden, good striking position. Second over. Nuke Rockney's in the outer tier. Down inside Humber Trail. Armbro Intercept is launching a bold rally on the far outside, and he's picking off horses one by one in a matter of strides. Armbro Intercept has come from last and draws within 2 lengths of the lead. 4 wide as they turn for home. 3/4 in 125 and 2. They're at the top of the lane. It's Sir Shannon who dashes clear now by 2. Ralphie Boy coming after him in second. Armbro Intercept has flattened out and he's dropping back again. And they're coming down to the wire. It's Sir Shannon who draws off here with authority. True Blood Brother closing strongly late on the inside, but it won't be enough to get to Sir Shannon, the winner, a length and a quarter. And then it was True Blood Brother and Ralphie Boy.
You want a little more Lasix story? 3 starts, 10th, 9th, and 9th, and then goes on Lasix and loses with those 10th, 9th, and 9th in 57. Can't pace better than that. Now comes back with a second straight win in this one in 54 and 3. Lasix?
Well,
maybe?
whether or not Lasix is going to help you, I think varies from horse to horse, but Lasix and rest, I think, will help almost any horse. This horse took 5 weeks off, came back, 2 solid efforts, a second and a first, and I think the sharp handicappers might have caught this one because last week Sir Shannon's race was on a sloppy track. It had been a downpour 10 minutes before the race. It was listed at fast, and the very next race went up as sloppy, and Sir Shannon actually has 2 slop races, first and second. Tonight on a fast track, just romps off by himself.
And romps in 154 and 3, winning it for the Remens, Lichtenberger, Spagnolo, Ray Remens stable, Larry Remens trains, Ron Waples on the bike, 5-2. Sir Shannon returns, number 1 at $7, $4, and $3.80. 6, True Blood Brother was second, $14.80 and $9.40, and 3, Ralphie Boy finished third, $5.80 to show. Exacta 1 and 6 returned $100.80 in tonight's first race. We've got the Daily Double.
1, Getty 2-1 and John Campbell. Knight and Dixie 8-5, James Scaramuzzo. Del TC Crossing at 5-1. Howard Parker comes out of the 7-hole.
And they're off. Knight and Dixie for the lead. Stoppler on the outside with Pastability in third. Mr. Chippendale on the rail fourth around the first turn. And it's Knight and Dixie with the lead. Stoppler second with Pastability third. 2.5 Mr. Chippendale fourth. The outside, it's Weedy in fifth. Getty sixth, and a length and a half to Keystone Oscar with Del TC Crossing, Proven Innocent, and Elsa's Edge. They're by the quarter in 27 and 4. And it's Knight and Dixie by a length and a half. Stoppler second, 2.5. Pastability in third by 3. Mr. Chippendale fourth. Another 2.5, Weedy fifth. Getty the outside, 6. Keystone Oscar 7th. Del TC Crossing is 8th. 2.5 to Proven Innocent. 3 to Elsa's Edge. They approach the half, and Knight and Dixie with a 2.5 length lead. Stoppler second by 4. Pastability in third. Mr. Chippendale to the outside 4th. By the half, 56 and 4. Knight and Dixie with a length lead. Stoppler right there second. Well, then it's a gap of some 5 lengths to Pastability. Mr. Chippendale is 4th. Getty forced to go 3 wide from 5th. Keystone Oscar follows 6th. They go by 3/4, and Knight and Dixie with a length lead. Stoppler continues right there, 3/4, 126 and 2 as they turn for home. Knight and Dixie with the lead. Stoppler now makes his move to the outside. Then it's another 4 lengths to Getty. Knight and Dixie with Stoppler on the outside, and Stoppler now edging to the top. Knight in Dixie second. Stoppler in front.
Joe Schwind also doing a good job of raiding the wire. He knew just when to move Stoppler to get him to the top.
Annihilator wins the race. Niatrust is second here. Sons of, however. Stoppler, a 3-year-old Annihilator, did not race at 2. Garofalo Barn, recent purchase, and it was a pretty good effort. Carl had him up at Goshen. Qualified back here against Anchor U, so he had a license even though he was up the track, 9 lengths. Second, good effort against much less tonight. Knight and Dixie, recent sale. Harold Story now. James Scaramuzzo has taken over the driving and training. Cuts all the mile here, does all the work, but does not get the spoils in the end here. Finishes second. Good effort from Knight and Dixie.
Close but no cigar. Stoppler stops the timer in a victorious 156, paying $16.80, $5.60, and $3.60. Knight and Dixie holds on for place. A good effort, $3.40 and $2.80. Getty, who got some late money, shows $3. 5-4 Exacta, nice little price in the 5th race, returns $80.40.
And he's pouring in on Mud Run Hustler with a hot driver, Jack Moiseev, even money. But Ralphie Boy at 6-1 and Nuke Rockney, they were given good shots here, as is Falcons Honor 3-1, Ron Pierce. And Termination is 9-2 with Catello Manzi.
And they're off. I Just Bet You together with Ralphie Boy. And it's Ralphie Boy for the lead. I Just Bet You in second. Another 2.5 lengths back to Mud Run Hustler in third. That's Nuke Rockney in fourth. Another length and a half. I'm a Fool 2 fifth. Falcons Honor in sixth. Termination trails. Approach the quarter. There goes I Just Bet You. Now to take over from Ralphie Boy. Gap of 4 to Mud Run Hustler. Quarter time 27-3. Down the backstretch. I Just Bet You by a length. Ralphie Boy second by 4. Mud Run Hustler third by 5. Then it's Nuke Rockney, another 4 back. I'm a Fool 2. Then Falcons Honor and Termination. The field is spread out as they approach the half. And I Just Bet You with a length lead. Ralphie Boy, he in second. Mud Run Hustler a close third. Then it's 5 back to Nuke Rockney. Another 3. Falcons Honor, length and a half Termination. 4 and I'm a Fool 2. 57-2 for the half. On to the far turn. I Just Bet You by a length. Ralphie Boy to the outside second. Mud Run Hustler third. 2 back Nuke Rockney in fourth. Termination in fifth. Well, then Falcons Honor and I'm a Fool 2 far back. Well, they approach 3 quarters and Ralphie Boy comes roaring out of the pocket to open up some 4 lengths. 3 quarters, 127-4 as they turn for home. Ralphie Boy by 4. Mud Run Hustler is second, trying to close in. Well, then it's another length and a half back to Falcons Honor. But it's all Ralphie Boy going easily now. Romps home by 4. Mud Run Hustler second.
Hey, Ralphie Boy, 2 for 48 the last 2 years, but this one is very sharp tonight for driver James Scaramuzzo.
Yeah, Billy was, but the horse, despite, as you said, 2 for 48 coming in, still pays the feed bill. Almost $43,000 last year. Hit the board a couple of times this year, although not for the mutual players. And the race shaped up very well. He and Eddie Davis on I Just Bet You bottomed out the rest of the field. James pulled the pocket, and Eddie Davis will start your double off nicely if he can get home. Company and Ronnie Pierce, the 6-5 choice, but not by much because Thailand and Bill Fay are at 7-5. Genuine Scooter has Jeff Cameron. They are 16. Snorehound, winner last week, is 6. Ralphie Boy, Noble Fella, both at 6. Gravedigger at 25, though the driver changed to Cat Manzi. John Bothy.
With Brad Ash Breeze second. Up on the outside, Noble Fella. Around the first turn, Ralphie Boy with the lead, a length and a half. Noble Fella the outside second. Brad Ash Breeze third. 2.5 to Company. Another 4 back Thailand. Then it's 2 to Genuine Scooter. Gravedigger trails. And by the quarter, 27-2. And it's Noble Fella with a length lead. Ralphie Boy second by 2.5. Brad Ash Breeze third. Then it's another 2.5 to Company fourth. Thailand in fifth. Genuine Scooter sixth. And Gravedigger. Down the backstretch they go. It's Noble Fella leading it. Rushing up on the outside, Company. Ralphie Boy third. Here comes Thailand getting underway now from fourth. Bradish Breeze in fifth. Genuine Scooter sixth. Gravedigger continues to trail seventh. The half 56-2. And Noble Fella parking out Company. Ralphie Boy gaining along the inside third. Thailand up on the rim fourth. Genuine Scooter fifth. Bradish Breeze in sixth. And 2.5 to Gravedigger. They go by 3 quarters. Noble Fella continuing to fight off the challenge from Company. 3 quarters and 125 even, and they're in the stretch. Noble Fella on the inside. In between them, Company. Here comes Thailand now, out in the middle of the track. And Thailand takes a short lead. Late move on the outside from Bradish Breeze. And along the inside, Ralphie Boy now with Rome. It's Thailand. Ralphie Boy on the inside. Heads apart.
question you, Mr. Farrell. Did Lou Fei fall asleep at the wheel with Thailand?
Well, it's possible. As we watch here, we're going to see Thailand starting to tip out 3 wide for Fei. And through the lane, it's going to look like he's got this race under wraps. In fact, right about here, Fei's looking pretty confident. He's got a handful of horse, and he's just steering. Meanwhile, Jim Doherty's been trying to squeeze through, and he finally catches a break there when Noble Fella starts to drift out a little bit. Doherty is driving through on the inside with Ralphie Boy. Fei still looks like he's cruising to the wire, but right about here, I think he notices that there's a looming presence to his left. And Doherty's whipping, driving, and slashing. Fei tries to get Thailand in gear, but too late.
No. We saw 8 lifetime marks set last night. We've got 1 in 1 race here. He's going to take 2 ticks off his mark. Ralphie Boy's going to get the money here, $14.40, $5.40, and $4. Thailand, $3.60 and $3. Bradish Breeze up for third at $10.80. That's going to be the second win in 13 starts for the James Scaramuzzo trainee. First race exacta. 6 and 3, $62.40.
Here they come. And they're off. Like a shot from the 10, Ralphie Boy is out strongly. So is the 8, Rising Legend, toward the inside away. Smoothly is the 3, Retribution. Into the first turn. It doesn't take long for Rising Legend to get the lead. And no faster does he get it. Ralphie Boy is up to get the lead. It's the favorite, Ralphie Boy, on to the top. Rising Legend second, 2.5. Retribution settles for third. Another 3 to whip out on Frankie C. Then on the outside, finding a 5 spot is Wonder Sam. Next in line on the fence is Heartworthy. Hung out and going on up now is Fair Week. Followed at the outside by AVS Redwood. Then to the inside is Hickok Road and a slow Jerome Lobel. 28 and 1 for the opening quarter. Up the backstretch they head. Ralphie Boy tugging away at the bit, leading at a length. Second is Rising Legend. Here on the outside, a brush from Frankie C. Trying to get by Ralphie Boy. Scaramuzzo, though, doesn't appear to be willing to let him go. And these two now hooked up at the half-mile pole. In 59 and 2 on the soft side, Ralphie Boy with that fractions. They're not going to let anybody by. Frankie C on the outside is waging war in second. To the inside is Rising Legend. On the outside, second over belongs to Fair Week. Next in line at the inside is Retribution. Then comes another length and a half toward the inside to Abs Redwood. They're coming over to 3/4, and Ralphie Boy is leading it out there at a length. Beginning to show the wear and tear is Frankie C. Toward the inside is Rising Legend. Has pace and nowhere to go. Then Fair Week is tipping out 3 wide. 3/4, 128 flat. They're into the lane, and Ralphie Boy still has something left. Scaramuzzo puts the pedal to the metal, and the lead is building out the 2.5 lanes. Rising Legend is second. Outside is Frankie C. Far outside, it's Wonder Sam. On through the lane now, Ralphie Boy, home free. Gonna take it here with something left. Close for a second between Wonder Sam and Rising Legend. Mile and 1, 55 and $4.40.